Hey, are you interested in learning about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and actually finding out what it is? Then stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to the Self Mastery channel. My name is Pearce and I am a trainer and certifier of NLP, timeline therapy, and hypnotherapy. And for the past 10 years, I've been studying these tools in order to dramatically change my life and also help other people do exactly the same thing. So the number one question that a lot of people always ask is like, Luke, what actually is NLP? What's it stand for? Because if you've never heard of it before, it's like, well, what the hell actually is it? I want to give you the rundown of what it is in like the 21st century. The big reason why I'm making this YouTube video now is because when I jumped onto YouTube and typed in what is hypnotherapy, all the examples, all the explanations were so old school. And it's like, for me personally, what these tools do and what these techniques and skills allow you to do within your life is totally different than what people are actually saying. So let's break it down like this, right? Very simply, NLP is like having the user manual to your mind. You can influence the way that you think, you influence the way that you feel, and influence the way you act and behave. And if you really think about that right now for a second, if you can change all of those things, which you can very easily, what can't you change? You can change literally every aspect of your life. So let's break it down a little bit further. NLP is a set of tools and skills modeled off some of the best therapists, coaches, influential people that the planet has ever seen. So imagine going to someone that was really successful in what it is that they're doing, and let's say it took them 30 years to do it. Well, someone with NLP could go to that person or even study that person and think to themselves, right, what is it that they're actually doing? What's the things out of the 30 years that have actually gotten the results? And then you can just do that and you can get the results very quickly and very permanently. This can be in every aspect of your life. It could be for health and fitness. It could be for relationships. It could be for business, money, finances. It could be to find your purpose, your passion, your path like in life, whatever it might be. There's honestly so many things that you can do. And the amount of people that I talk to on the phone that want to, come and sign up for the courses and things like that, they say, hey, what can I do with these tools? And they ask me, I'm like, hey, I'm very biased. These tools have dramatically changed, not only my life, but thousands of other people's lives, and April, my wife, and my two kids, Rocky and Frankie's as well. So I'm very biased. I'm like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do all of it. You need to do all of it, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for creating a business, whether it's for other people, whatever it might be. I truly believe that it is people's birthright to understand how it is that they actually work. Because people have got too much living to do to suffer. All right. I've also said this in the past in one of the trainings, and I was like, wow, that's actually quite profound. NLP is like the antibiotics of suffering. You've only got to look out the door, right? You've only got to go to work, turn on the news, turn on the radio. And there's so much suffering within the world. And it's because of the fact that people are thinking, feeling, acting, and behaving in ways that aren't supporting what it is that they actually want. So NLP is a tool, is a set of tools that are going to help you achieve the dreams, the goals, the ambitions, the result, whatever it is that you want to label it as. It's going to help you achieve what it is that you want. Now, NLP is been around for like 30 years. It's not just something that's popped up overnight. It's very profound, very simple and straight to the point. Right? It's very simple and straight to the point. So in one of the trainings at the NLP practitioner level, you come in for 5 days and we teach you NLP, how to communicate with the unconscious mind, how to let go of negative emotion from the past, how to change limiting beliefs, how to integrate your conflict so you're left with inner peace rather than inner conflict. And there's just honestly so much that you can do with these tools that you can't really put it into words. So I want to take you through where it actually came about now, and then that way it'll give you a good idea of how this sort of came about. So back in the day, around 30 years ago, back in the 70s, there was a man called Richard Bandler. Richard Bandler was a mathematician. So he could obviously go through, work out formulas, why things did what they did, how to get a certain result, how to get a certain calculation. And he started working for a therapist that wanted him to proofread all his work. Now, as he started to proofread all his work and started working closely with this therapist, Richard Bandler started to just absorb all this information, all this wisdom, and he started, using it and applying it on not only himself, but other people. Now, his partner that he was working with at the time is called John Grinder. John Grinder was a linguistic professor at the university, but before that, he was actually in the Special Forces. So John Grinder had the ability to model and adapt. John Grinder had the ability to look and find out what someone was doing in order to get a result. So imagine these two people coming together. Richard Bandler could find out specifically what was going on, and then he could put it into a system where someone else could learn it. As in step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, get the result. Do the things, get the result. That was sort of his side of it. And also the ability that he was just a sponge. He was just learning, at the rate of the speed of light. It was ridiculous. But then John Grinder, he could understand why things were working. He could understand and break it down. And the two of them put all these different tools from some of the best thinkers, some of the best therapists, leaders, influential people on the planet into a model called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, literally the programming of the mind using language. So it's very, very, very important. And this is the funny thing that I have realized after studying this for 10 years now. Every single thing that humans do is NLP. Every single thing that humans do is NLP. The only difference is, do you know that you're doing it, or are you unconscious that you're doing it? Some people are naturally just successful. Some people are naturally unsuccessful. Now, there is two sides to those stories. This person A, is doing a specific set of, thinking, feeling, behaviors and actions, and so is this person here. The process is still the same, but they're doing different things on different levels. So imagine if this person here that wasn't getting the results that they wanted, imagine that I or you, if you knew these tools, could go on in and be like, right, change this, and this, and you'll get that. Is that what you want? Yep, good. Let's do it. And they would get the result. Or they would get 99% of the result. So there you go. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight of what NLP actually is. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to get back to you. But imagine the most important thing that you could do in your life in order to get the results that you wanted, live the life that you wanted, have the relationship, have the money, have the health, have the joy and fulfillment that you wanted. I can guarantee you and personally suggest that you will find it in NLP. It will absolutely change your life, hands down, as it has for mine and many, many others. Hope it helps out, and I'll talk to you soon.